Hi, and welcome back to Retirement Overthought. Today, I'm going to cover the Retirement Lifestyle Assessment Tool. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into how you use it, what you can use it for, and really what are you going to get out of it. So to get there, you go to retirementoverthought.com and you just click on the Retirement Lifestyle Assessment. And it will go through and tell you that you have 25 questions, personalized results, and it is a free resource. And this is the only tool in the entire tool set that offers you the ability to get information via a different means. And that is, if you want a little deeper information, you can get it via email. And the system will go through an outside mail service. It doesn't come to me. It goes to an outside mail service and then goes out. So if we start the assessment, you will see questions like, it's mid-February, there is a foot of snow outside, and you can't remember the last time you saw the sun. How are you feeling? And so this is going to tell a lot about you. Are you someone who wants to always be warm? Well, if so, that's likely going to put you more into the live on a cruise ship, slow travel, maybe a snowbird, that kind of thing, over most likely live at home. But if you live in Arizona, you're not really going to get the cold, but you kind of get the idea. So I'm just going to randomly click on a few of these. I want you to be able to read them for the first time, but I'm just going to take, I just, like I say, just randomly going to take some of these. I'm not even taking time to read the questions. I just want to show you the end of it. And like I say, there are 25 questions, and this is not the end of the world as far as what this could easily be off, right? It's just it's kind of like a personality assessment, but it's questions that can possibly give you back some ideas that perhaps you didn't realize were options that you could probably consider. And again, I'm not even reading these questions, and they will vary. And you can take this as many times as you want. Maybe you're like, well, there were 2 or 3 answers here that I liked. You can take it as many times as you like. You can try to end up with different results. Whatever works for you. It is a free tool. It costs you nothing. And it is just simply to be able to give you some ideas of what you got going on. It looks like I got one more question here. So we'll do that. Now, because it was so random, it came back that my best fit was only 25%, and that is a stay-at-home explorer. So that's keeping your current. Notice I have a whole bunch that are in the same vein. So snowbird, slow travel, RV life, they're all right there within 7% of each other. So this is what gives you the primary. But if you wanted more information, you can fill this in, and you do not even have to give a name. Again, I'm not after your information here. I'm just out to try to give you some tools that can possibly lubricate your mind to ideas of different retirement lifestyles. And the reason for that is important because our families, our parents, our grandparents, they all lived in a different era financially. And whenever you read the bleak financial outlook for us Gen Xers, we're going to have to do things differently. We are going to have to consider different alternatives to have a good, successful, well-lived retirement. And this tool is just something to kind of give you an idea. Maybe you had no idea that snowbird would be something that would work for you. Or maybe you didn't know, maybe you still don't know what slow travel is. And if so, I'm going to be doing more videos about what slow travel is and the advantages and all of that to these different ones. But if you do want to have this in a more and get more information out of it, you can type your login name, and I use one that I always use whenever I'm not actually going to do something. And I could say this one right here is a newsletter setup. If you want, you can click it. If you want to take it off, take it off. It's perfectly fine. This is not anything major, but if you do want to see more of my videos, or you want to understand some different things as I'm going through it, because I go down rabbit holes. It's part of what I do. This last week, I've been thinking about how Social Security, the variations between the years and things of that nature, in how it will actually have impact on my other finances. And so I plan on writing things up and occasionally putting them out there in a newsletter. Again, it'll no cost to you, just something out there if you want to hear what's going through my brain, or you want to read what's going through my brain. So, and at the end, I have a little thing that says, do these results feel accurate? And so I will receive that. And if it says not quite, it'll say what feels off. And you can say whatever you want. And the goal here with this information is to make the tool a little bit better, because I know it is got potential to be right. It also has potential to be off. Again, this is not hey, David said I needed to go slow travel, so I'm going to do that. That is not the case here. This is just to kind of get you thinking about things, and what it tells you is the best fit for you, you might hate. That is entirely possible. So again, you can do it this way, and I'll say send my results, but I'm not going to do that because this doesn't exist in any way, shape, or form that I can get it. And so that's the idea here. So hopefully you will decide that you want to come here and utilize this tool. I've enjoyed making it, and I have plenty others. So stay tuned. Come back and watch the other videos that I'm going to have about the other tool sets, as well as other things that I'm going to cover in the future. I will be covering all of these different lifestyles and the pros and the cons and all the different parts about them. So until next time, I'm David, and let's keep overthinking that retirement.